My eggs just exploded in the microwave, and good morning. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday. I look super tired, but with valid reasons. I went to bed around I think it was midnight, and right now it's 6:57, it's 7 o'clock, but we have an appointment at our rheumatologist at 7:30 a.m. So I'm just waiting for Caesar to come inside and we can get going. It's literally 20 something degrees outside. It is freezing cold, at least for us Texans, and we have to go somewhere, which is intense. Also, my hair looks a mess. I'm considering wearing a hat, but the only hat that I have downstairs is the beige, super light beige, and I feel like it doesn't really go with this. But at the same time, should I just wear it? It'll keep my head warm. Maybe I should. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the day started. So we are home. We made it back. That was intense. It was so cold. I'll have to put on the screen the temperature outside because it was intense, but we thankfully did make it home. We got our infusions. So it's crazy. Matt and I actually get infusions together. We actually go to the same doctor. So he got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis maybe a year ago or so, and we both have it. So it's kind of an odd situation, but it is what it is. And we thankfully my rheumatologist is really good, and when he got diagnosed, I told him hey, you need to just get an appointment with my doctor. And so we have everything synced up. So we go on the same day, we go to our doctor's office, we go to infusion together. Anything that happens, we kind of go and do it together. But we made it back. We did go grocery shopping, and we had a bite to eat before the groceries because we did curbside pickup. So the curbside pickup was ready at I think it was 9:30, between 9:30 and 10. And we had a gap in between there, so we decided to wait in front of the grocery store at the McDonald's with a little meal. So it was pretty good. But anyways, we're home, we're chilling. I have about a little less than an hour left before I have to clock into work, but we're relaxing for now. I just wanted to say hi and kind of kick off the vlog and actually talk to you all. So I wanted to quickly chat with you all. I have a couple of minutes. I have an appointment coming up, but I wanted to just talk to y'all for a little bit. If anything, hold on. Let me try to, gather my mind, figure out where I'm at, try to find out what I'm gonna say. But today is Wednesday. I've already talked to y'all, I'm pretty sure. We've had an infusion. So I wanted to show y'all where we're at with my planner so y'all can see it here. So this is the day that we're on. As I normally talk about in my planner videos, I like to, as the day comes, I'll write in what I have to do that day. Except yesterday I did have a little bit of time and I wanted to add in the stuff that I had to do in the morning. So I added that I wanted to vlog all day, and then I had a 7:30 a.m. infusion, so I'm checking that off. And then work from 11:30, well actually noon to 5:30. And currently it's about to be, it's 2:11, 2:10-ish, whatever. And I have an appointment at 2:30. So I'm just gonna check that off because I'm about to complete that. And then the other thing that I'm going to check off is, so one thing that's new, and I can talk about it a little bit more if y'all want me to. Let me know if that's something y'all are interested in listening to or hearing me talk about. But I'm actually starting a GLP-1 medication. I have PCOS and also diabetes runs in my family, and I've been seeing an endocrinologist because I also have Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid problem situation, and it's just very common for someone like myself that has autoimmune illness like rheumatoid arthritis to have other things happen, one of those being like Hashimoto's. And so I saw my endocrinologist. It's been a while, like it's been like about a year since I saw her this previous time, and she had recommended a GLP-1 medication, and I was like, well, give me a little bit. Let me try to see what I can do on my own. Let me try to like figure out where I'm at. And I kind of tried what I could on my own, and I feel like it just doesn't help. I've been overweight like my entire life, basically. There was like a short period of time there, like during like high school and college, where I did lose a lot of weight, but still to like medical professionals, it would still be considered like overweight. So it's always been like a struggle of mine. And with this medication coming out, I was curious about it, but it was always this thing of like, I'm not going to do it unless I absolutely have to. And this currently is like my next step. So I started it on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, and so we're kind of on top of it. Like I've been eating pretty well for the most part. Obviously, like if I want like a cookie or like a bite of something, like I'm not going to deprive myself of that. It's just I'm trying to like find like a happy medium, essentially. And I think that's a lot of kind of what they helped me with. So I saw my doctor, I think it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I have it on my planner, I think it may have been 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Yeah, it was actually just a week ago on Tuesday. And so she saw, like, I obviously updated her where I was at. She's like, I think, like, if you're ready, I think it would be a good idea for you, and we can have you see, like, a nutritionist. And I'm like, let's go for it. Let's give it a try. So that's where I'm at. And because of that, I started writing literally just on Tuesday, but today's Wednesday. I started writing my meals at the bottom. So I'm just keeping it pretty simple right now. So this morning, Matt and I had gone to our infusion, and in between infusion and picking up groceries, we stopped at McDonald's. Obviously, that's not the greatest of places, but I actually did pretty good. I got eggs and sausage and a little sausage patty. And then for lunch, I'm going to have hard-boiled eggs. It's already like 2:15. I should have already had lunch, but we had breakfast at like I think it was like 10, almost 10 o'clock. So it was pretty late. So I'm not really hungry right now, but I do know that with this medication, even if I'm not hungry, I need to eat at least something like protein. So I bought protein shakes. So if I'm not like hungry by the time it's time to eat, I'm going to have a protein shake, but I do have hard-boiled eggs ready to be eaten. So they're in the fridge. I just have to like go and grab them and a little bit of salt and call it a day. So that's what I'm having for lunch. And then for dinner, it's going to be ribs and probably something on the side, but we'll see about that. But that's kind of where I'm at, and that is something new that is happening. So again, if you're interested in hearing more about that, like I don't mind talking about it. I did think about doing like what I eat in a day while on a GLP-1 medication, but I don't know, I was kind of hesitant about that. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm just scared of like people like talking badly or negative about it, but at the same time, like it's not like I'm taking something that I don't need. It's not like I'm slightly overweight. Like, no, like I'm very overweight and I'm aware of it, and I'm trying to make the changes, and I want to, obviously I'm using it as like a tool to help me, make healthier choices and feel a little bit better, obviously, and it'll be good for my overall health. But anyways, I need to get to work, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I was also, I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too much right now, but I wanted to, I don't even know if I can show y'all right now. I may have to wait till after work because my monitors obviously have like my work stuff on there, so that is obviously something I can't share, but I thought I can show y'all this side. Okay, so right here, let me move this down a little bit. Right here, I have this mirror, and I have this little stand right here, this like riser. I thought it would, or maybe a good idea if I put my large monitor right here, and then my laptop just right here. And then whenever I'm done with my laptop, I can just easily slide it like down here. So I think that may be something I could, or I don't know, we'll see if I do that after work or maybe tomorrow when I have some time. But I thought that would be a good idea, and I think it may give me like more space and on my desk, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll definitely I'll update you all if it does happen. All right, so my appointment just got rescheduled, so that is something that happens more often than usual, but because of that, oh, we already actually checked it off, so that is perfect. But now I have some time available, so I am going to check off one thing from my to-do list that I haven't necessarily been avoiding, but I haven't really known the best way to approach it. So I'm gonna take care of that. I need to compose an email, and then I did want to try to see about rearranging my monitors since I have some time, and I don't mind if I have to turn off my computer. So let's go ahead and try to do that. Okay, so I rearranged my monitors. I'm not exactly sure if I like them, but it does give me a whole lot of room, because all of this is now empty. So, and then on top of that, once I'm done with work, I can just pop my computer underneath that shelf that I have. So it kind of works out pretty well. I'm kind of I like the idea behind it, but gosh, I have to say, I'm blessed to have a job, obviously, after. So one thing that I haven't shared, which I talked about my situation, but I was unemployed, I think it was end of August, beginning of September, if I'm not mistaken. And so I was thankful to have been able to find a job literally less than 2 months after. But I always at least this job, it's only one big monitor and then a laptop. My old job used to be 2 big monitors and a laptop. So it was 3 screens, which was necessary for the type of job that I had to do, but it was still so frustrating having to have that many monitors on my desk. But it was just kind of I just learned to live with it. But I did reposition them. I won't show you all right now. Maybe when I get off of work, which will be in just a couple of hours. It's 3 o'clock right now. I get off at 5:30. So, and usually I'm done with work at 5 o'clock. So I should have plenty of time to show you all. I can just turn off my monitor so y'all won't be able to see anything that's on the screen. But yeah, I rearranged it all, and I think it looks pretty good, except for I don't know, I was so used to seeing the mirror on this side, so I feel that is a big difference. But it's just something that I can just learn to live with. It's no big deal. I did want to show you all something that I am going to do at one point. I'm not sure when, but oh, if I can pick them up. Matt and I had bought all of these frames from Target, and I think they look really cool. As y'all, I don't know if y'all can notice, but the ongoing theme in my office is black and white, essentially. My walls are white, and I have black frames and black shelves. Even my desk is black with wood, light wood. So I just prefer black. I know a lot of girlies on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, social media in general, they kind of go with the white and lighter aesthetic. I like the black. I think it just looks really cool. But Matt and I found these frames, and they were super inexpensive. And I bought multiple sizes. This one's the 8x10 frame. This one's the 5x7. So I bought a ton of them. And my original plan was on this wall over here, I wanted to do a collage of a bunch of random stuff, and I was hoping that I could curate a nice, I guess, collage of picture frames and whatnot, but it just turned into this thing of I can't find anything. Whenever I went to thrift stores, it was always picked over, nothing was good. So, and I obviously wanted to find stuff that was cool and vintage, but when I found these frames, I'm shut up, I can kind of start off with this and kind of make a mixture of things and then build from there. So like cute little knickknacks or any little thing that I want to add to my wall, I can do that. So I did frame this one. This one I think is like 4x6. So it's a picture of Matt and I have another one of Matt and I don't know if I'm gonna, once I arrange them, I can figure out exactly what I would want in them. But then here's another picture of Matt and I when we went to Disney World. And then I have a Coffee Monster Co. one on the 5x7 one. This one's pretty cool. It says, when you have a niche hobby. It says, OMG, is that a Hobonichi? You're a fountain pen user too? Do you use planner stickers and washi tape? Are you part of the planner community? Gosh, I never thought I would see one of us out in the wild. So I just think that's really cute. And then I had this from the movie, when the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie came out at the movie theaters. I went to a screening where they were handing out these posters, and mine kind of got ruined. So I had 2 in my bag because my sister-in-law went with me, and I gave her the better one because I'm like, whatever, it's fine. And then what I did is just put like glitter, like vinyl paper on top of it to kind of camouflage like the bends and folds that happened. And then Target only had one of the big ones available. I may at one point like check to see if they have another big one, but this is the big one. I think it's I think it was like 11 by something. I don't know the exact dimensions. 11 by 10 maybe. I don't know. But this is what it is. I found this print on Etsy, and I was originally gonna get it like blown out in like a big poster size from Home Depot, but it seemed like every single time I ordered it from Home Depot, no, I'm lying. The time that I actually placed the order and I went to pick it up, I got it, I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, like, it looks good. And then Matt pointed out that on the image, there was like a ton of lines. Like, it seemed like they were having issues with their printer. And I pointed that out, and they're like, oh, okay, let's reprint it. Let's see if, like, it helps. So they reprinted it, and it kept happening, and I was like, no, forget it. I don't want it. And so I just printed it out in this size. Like, the paper size is the regular 8.5 by 11. Right? Is that what the size is? 8.5, whatever printer paper is. And I put it in here, and I think it looks pretty cool. So I like it. And it's like a collage of the books from the Fourth Wing books. So I love it. I think it looks really, really cool. So I have these off to the side for now. I may start putting them up. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to arrange them because I just have like random, like just a few of them. I don't have like a bunch of stuff. So, and then I also have this print over here. Let me show you all. So I have this right here, which is my Taylor Swift auto. So I may also put that over here. So we'll see kind of how we can arrange this, because back here is where my shelves used to be at, but I moved those to over here. So either way, I'm sure it'll all turn out okay. But for now, at least I'm pretty happy with like the way my monitors turned out and how they look. Now it even gives me space to have like my little planner here and actually be able to like look at it and reference it as I'm working. So I kind of really like this little setup. So we'll definitely see if I end up keeping it this way or if I put like something else here, but we'll figure all that out eventually. But anyways, I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so just really quick, I am currently, I should have thrown this away. Let me do that now. Okay, so I did warm up my little eggs a little bit, and then I'm gonna add just a small scoop of cottage cheese for extra protein. It just makes sense, and about that much is good. Okay, so I like cottage cheese. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be like my, I guess you can say, lunch/snack, because I didn't eat lunch because I had a late breakfast. So that's going to be what I'm going to have. So let's go upstairs now. Okay, the sun is pretty intense right now, but I did want to update you all. I showed you all, I made hard-boiled eggs. I already had them from last night, but I wanted to make sure to eat them today, and I just added some cottage cheese for extra protein. So I checked that off. I'm already done with like my work tasks. It's still barely gonna be 5 o'clock, so I still have 30 minutes that I have to be clocked in for, but I'm technically done for the day. And yeah, that's kind of it. I did forget to let y'all know I finished Deep End. I gave it 2.5 stars. I didn't think it was that good. So I don't know. If y'all read it, let me know what y'all think. But I did start reading Akatar. I read it once before. I didn't get that into it, and I feel like everybody goes crazy about it. And I want to know what all the fuss is about. Like, I want to understand it. And I feel like the first time that I read it, I might have read it a little too fast. So I think that was like my mistake on what I did. So I'm going to take a little bit longer time I'm going to take my time reading it. So that's the goal. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know that's kind of where we're at right now. And then for dinner, I'm thinking I'm just going to have ribs, maybe with like a salad on the side. And then I already had a granola bar, so I can check that off. But if I do get hungry before like bedtime, I can allow myself another one. Like, it's no big deal if I do that. Like, it fits into my, you can say like macros, although I'm not really like counting macros, but it fits into the category of food that I'm allowed to have right now. But anyways, that's a little update from right now. I'm hanging out and just keeping an eye on my computer, and also watching TV. I'm watching a vlog. I'm watching Emma on the vlog on the TV right here that I have, and just hanging out. I'm gonna quickly do something that I normally don't do. Excuse my cup. So this is a cup that we got when we watched The Nightmare Before Christmas not too long ago. They had like a where it re-released, or I kind of was being shown at a local theater. So we bought this cup. It was so cute. And I just have it filled up with some Crystal Light. But anyways, I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do. I normally like wait to do this like the day of. I'm so sorry about the lighting, but I like the sun, so I'm just gonna keep it open. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and write down my schedule for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I obviously have work from 9 to 5:30, and I do have, let's see here, I'm looking at my work schedule just to make sure. Yeah, so we have a meeting at 9:30, so I'm gonna have to make sure to wake up a little early to look a little presentable. And then right after that, I have an appointment. So yeah, I'll have to wake up early to get ready, and also to prep for this appointment. It's actually kind of like a busy day. And at 11, I have another appointment, and I can prep here for this. And for the next appointment is at noon. And when's the next one? So yeah, pretty busy. That's actually quite a bit. So normally it's like maybe 4 appointments max, and this time there's a little bit more. After my lunch, I do have to call a health insurance. I'm just going to put insurance for a client. And then at 3 o'clock, I have an appointment. And then the next one is at 4:30. Okay, so, and then that's it. So that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a meeting, plus have to call an insurance. But then I have like an hour to kind of like catch up or like do my notes, whatever I need to do. So that's actually pretty nice. I'm wondering if maybe I should start doing this on Mondays, because now I'm thinking, so one thing that does happen with my job is that things can get added to my schedule like day of, or even like the day before. So things can change, honestly. But on Friday, the only thing that I have so far is an appointment at 4:30. So I'm gonna write down appointment. Oh, I just realized I put that on the wrong time, but it's okay. So for work, I use an Outlook calendar. So that's kind of what helps me stay on top of things with work. I just like doing this for like my own personal self, because I just like writing things down. You just never know. So yeah. And then on Instagram, I haven't done anything. So that's nothing. I haven't done anything today. I am thinking about posting a sponsored post on Friday. And then maybe on Thursday, I can put like a planner pick. And then let's leave Saturday empty. And then let's on Sunday plan for, I'm going to put YouTube plan with me. Just because that's kind of, I think that would be good to start, like, I guess you can say sharing that I'm on YouTube. Like, that's mainly where I post the most is on YouTube. It used to be Instagram, but that hasn't been the case lately. But, okay, that's done. No, we did do that yesterday. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to add on here that I'm going to accompany with a salad because I did buy stuff to make like a Caesar salad. And then this right here for Thursday, I can check off record because that's what I'm doing right now. So pretty good. And I think although this is on Thursday, I like to do this beforehand or even sometimes the day of. It just really depends. So I may end up fitting edit, upload, and thumbnail like tonight. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But either way, that's where I'm at. I just wanted to update you all, so let me change the camera angle. It is super funny to me, like, the way everything looks. Now, I have my double mirrors back there, but yeah, I really like this setup. I need to show it to y'all once I get off of work, but either way, I still wanted to kind of close out the vlog because I don't have really much else to talk about, but as far as like showing you the setup that I have here, I will insert it here. Hey guys, so this is what I was talking about. So this is like the little setup that I have. Let me get up from here. So I think it looks pretty good. Like, hold on. I feel like I keep moving the camera. So all that mess does not look very good, but once I'm done, I can do this and just like sneak it in here. And it's kind of like hidden away. So I love that, except for my headphones or my headset. Perfect. I love that. So like now, like whenever I step away, like it doesn't look as cluttered here. And I feel like I love the way it looks. So yay. As opposed to before, like all of my monitors, like my monitor computer stuff took this entire space. And now that's not the case. And I love it. So yay. That works. Oh, another thing that we did is this right here. So it's obviously not done, but it's like the start. I did put up the picture frames. I even told Matthew that I thought about putting this one over there, but he was like, no, I think you should leave it as is for now. So I'm going to trust his you know, decision or not decision, but his idea here and leave it this way. So I already showed him to you all, but I have a picture of Matt and I, the print that I showed you all, this one from the Coffee Monster Co., the Taylor Swift one, another picture of Matt and I, and then this I got at Five Below. I figured I could, I have more frames that look like the squiggly lines, so I figured I could kind of like add to it as needed once I find things that I actually really like, but right now I don't have anything else, and then kind of like this empty spot, like I can put something else that I find like, I like little weird stuff, so I don't know, like trinkets and whatnot, so maybe like buying some like little shelves and displaying like stuff like this that I have over here, so I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of the update for now. But if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to watch more of my videos, please subscribe, and I will see you all on, geez, I'm changing my time, my schedule. I will see you all on Sunday with a plan with me. Love you guys. Mwah.